6 Jehovah's Witnesses are approaching your doorstep. Just as you're opening the door, what happens next?
I close it.
What is up, TNJ fam? We are back with another video, and this time it is gonna feature best friends. We're doing our first mukbang. We got some juicy crab, and friends are here to answer your questions that you dropped in community tab. Yeah, and they have no idea what the questions are. So this should be really interesting. We're gonna catch them off guard and see what their responses are. But what we need them to do before we jump in?
We need them to like, comment, subscribe, share, and click that bell.
What else?
And follow the social media links below.
All right, y'all. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right in. I am starving, and we're gonna ask some of them questions.
Hey.
All right, so we went to Juicy Crab, and we got some crab legs. We got some blue crab and some sausage, and some shrimp, corn, and potatoes. And these foods got all fried foods.
I want some catfish.
All right, first question. How did y'all meet us?
I met Terrell and Jack.
I don't think
I'm playing. No, I met Jairus actually first. We used to work together at Best Buy, and then from my relationship with Jairus, and not actually with Terrell.
Who you got a better relationship with?
Starting off, it was Terrell.
Mm-hmm.
It was Terrell.
Well, what happened, friend?
I'm allowed to say that?
I met y'all through my ex randomly one night. I got a text message saying we were getting ready to go out.
Actually, you wasn't invited, if I remember.
We're not gonna go through all that.
We went bowling, friend. You supposed to know this.
And I was just so nice to them when I first met them.
No. Tell them how you really acted the first time you met us.
I got in the car, I spoke to everybody, and Terrell just gave me the ugliest facial expression. Was not welcoming at all.
Let me tell y'all the truth. We were friends with his ex, and his ex invited us to go somewhere. And we went to go pick him up or whatever, and then at the last minute, he was like, my boyfriend wanna come. So I was just like, okay, well,
I never asked to come. I was told.
That's something for another time then. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Man, we wasn't friends with him.
Don't be like that, we was friends.
We wasn't friends. That was our first time meeting him.
So when D gets in the car, he got a stank attitude. So when he got in the car, he said, so how did y'all meet him? Or whatever, just being real standoffish. And Jairus and I kind of like looked at each other and was like, we're gonna let him make it tonight because he clearly doesn't know us.
So you had a little shady smile going on?
We did, because you came off real aggressive, friend. And I was just like, I'm not about to deal with him because nobody wants your man. But you supposed to be explaining. I don't want to answer. I don't want to steal your show.
Why were you so protective?
Kind of the same way why you so protective. I really didn't know. Well, we really didn't discuss going, so it was kind of just thrown off on me. So when I met y'all, I didn't know your names. I didn't know like your dynamic or what the plan was supposed to be. I never really hung out with people who were like gay either. So I just got in the car like already upset because it was flung on me. Like I got home from work and literally had to hurry up and change and jump in the car, so I was already annoyed. I don't know, I didn't want to come, so I was just ugly.
Well, now we're best friends, and we don't really communicate with his ex anymore, but that's okay. Next question, this is for D. Is D single? And if so, is he interested in dating?
I am single, and I actually am dating someone right now, so I'm off the market.
Who is it?
That was a stupid response. He said I am single, and I'm actually dating someone right now.
Look,
You said...
I'm talking to somebody right now, so I do believe when you're actually dating someone that I don't want to entertain others in the process.
What type of guys are you interested in?
I don't want to answer that.
Why? It's a question.
I don't necessarily have a type.
So you don't have standards?
I have standards, but not necessarily like a type of person I want to date.
Do you lying? So if you don't have a type, that means that you can go for somebody that got a little healthy weight on, you know, got a little bump in their face,
That's not nice.
a little yellow in the teeth, you know.
Oh,
So you don't have a type.
I do have a type.
So what's your type? This is a real conversation tonight.
I guess since we are going to be honest, my type would be someone with a little deeper tone, muscular, masculine.
Light skin, dark skin.
Complexion doesn't matter, but you gotta be black.
Oh.
You don't date outside?
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, they ain't gonna like that, right? Okay, look, let's switch it up. Will and Dee. Who plans trips better, Terrell or Jairus?
Terrell.
I feel like Jairus.
Look at best friend, look at
You just gonna say that? You're a liar, though.
How
What
so?
trip has Jairus planned?
Exactly.
Right.
I didn't think about that.
Exactly.
When I think about something being planned, I put y'all's names together, so it's like both of y'all did.
No.
I'm taking all the credit, so I guess Terrell planned it.
Thank you. Who's the craziest between the group?
I would probably say Jarius.
Will.
I have to say Jarius as well.
Why?
Because he is crazy. Girl, you be doing some crazy stuff.
Like what?
I feel like he just be
I don't know if I can say that on camera.
What you say? I feel like he just kind of like pops off at the mouth.
No, I do not. I'm actually very cool, calm, and collected.
Until you press that button.
And then how he act, Will?
And then that button is really easy.
What about that lady in
Push.
Target?
What about her?
Next question. What is Terrell and Jarius' middle name? Only best friends would know. D, what's my middle name?
Fred or something like
Say the whole
that.
good
So
boy.
stupid.
Hey, Don.
Don, yes.
Don.
Look, Will gonna be pissed.
Jarius, Crayon,
Don't play with me.
Joseph. How come I couldn't say it, Jarius?
Because that's not, they asked you what's my middle name.
What's the food Terrell and Jarius doesn't like? D, what food don't I like?
What don't you like? I see you eat everything. So I ain't never seen you not like something.
Oh, okay.
What food don't you like?
You really asking me you don't know? I actually will, I'm pretty open to trying things. I don't like country stuff, like I don't like chitterlings and country stuff like that.
Slave stuff.
Will?
Jarius doesn't like vegetables. If it's green, he ain't eating it.
Ooh.
Is that
He
true?
doesn't like vegetables.
That's very much so true.
It's true. He knows me.
Okay, so this question, so we met them together. So the question was, how long did it take for you to meet your best friend husband? Will, how long did it take for you to meet Terrell? And D, how long did it take for you to meet Jarius? We met them together, so not valid. Who is always ready to fight?
The craziest person in the group.
Yeah, the crazy one.
Whoever asked this, y'all try it.
Will and D, if y'all could plan a surprise trip for Terrell and Jarius, where would it be and what would your plans be for them to do while on this trip?
I'll go to Paris. Let's tour everything in Paris.
Why would you want to take us to Paris?
I just want to go to Paris too.
They said if you could plan it for Terrell and Jarius, you idiots.
I mean, I want to go with y'all.
You're planning this for us.
Okay, it's still a very romantic city for the both of you guys.
Okay, then stay there, Will.
I mean, but of course I want to go on the trip.
I really don't know. That's why I said fast.
D ain't got no answers. Will, has Boots learned how to drive yet?
Is that question on there for real?
What Aretha said, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Will and D, do people come up to y'all asking about Terrell and Jarius?
People don't come up to us, but some of my friends from back home always mention seeing me on like y'all's page or live or something.
No, not really.
We ain't big time yet, y'all.
Not yet.
Will and D, do y'all see the videos before we do, or do y'all have to wait like us?
When y'all get that notification, that's when we get watching.
Even if it includes them, they don't get no sneak peeks or nothing. What was the first trip y'all went on with Terrell and Jarius?
Panama.
The first trip we went on was the last trip. Like, wasn't that my first trip with y'all?
The first trip we went on.
To the mountains. That was my first trip going on. It was my first time
No, it
going on a
wasn't,
trip
Dean.
with y'all. Where was it?
That definitely wasn't the first trip.
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
it was to Florida. I heard that short-term memory.
No, you are a mess. King ALX said, I want to know all the crazy things you guys have ever done / experienced as friends. Spill the tea.
Well, there was one night on Bourbon Street. Basically, one of our friends, somehow he got some beer thrown on him. So basically, we went searching all around Bourbon Street for her. And we found, well, Jarius actually found her. And he was like, you threw some beer on my friend. Next thing you know, Jarius took his drink and chugged it all on her. And the lady was clearly either high or drunk or something. Because she started doing like some Mortal Kombat moves and stuff like that. And next thing you know, me and Terrell just basically just trying to get away from the whole entire situation.
Okay, this question is for Will. This is from Humble Mingo. What about Terrell and Jarius' relationship that you feel stands out from the other gay relationships?
One thing I have to say about when it comes to them, it works. Whatever they do in their relationship is definitely working for them. I mean, they are two successful human beings. Everything they touch turns into gold.
How many kids do you want, Will?
2, a boy and a girl.
His first child's name is going to be Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina Johnson.
Isn't it cute?
Jairus said, how do you all maintain a friendship and a healthy relationship?
I mean, you make time for what you want to make time for.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
So, I mean,
I would call it.
I'm glad you said that.
Rolling with the punches.
Elaborate on that.
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, since y'all got these little busy lives, they like to plan stuff. I wouldn't say they, because I really don't think Jarius don't want to be bothered. Terrell likes to plan stuff. I feel like you be busy during the week, and your little small time alone, you want to just sit in your room, watch TV and chill. And I feel like Terrell be
for
bored.
the kids.
and he be wanting like company or some type of thrill, or since he like to just watch us drink or have fun, he want to do that.
I need a thrill.
So he likes to plan stuff 4 hours before.
It'd be more than 4 hours, but let me tell y'all.
Some of us have worked double shifts and
By
have to work
choice.
the next day. And if somebody says I'm tired or I might be busy, I'm not gonna be able to make it, it just don't go well, you know.
What you mean by don't go well?
You get in your little Chris Jenner mood.
Let me tell y'all something. D and Will are socialites, okay?
How so?
They have plenty of friends, okay? But they don't want Terrell and Joyce to have other friends.
I've never said that.
Never.
Will,
Never.
don't eat. Will, that's your lion voice, first of all.
Oh, Will.
I am not lying.
Will, so you okay with us having other friends?
Yes, most definitely.
We just saw one at Juicy Crab that you didn't want me to be friends with.
No.
Did you tell Joyce that?
No, I'm on camera. We just saw one, Will.
I never told you I didn't want you to be friends.
Just like Will has other friends and he do things with his other friends, and then when they don't want to do something, we be stuck, y'all.
I feel like I
When we
would
be
want
want to
y'all
do
to
stuff with our
have.
friends, we can't do nothing because they be busy. So I look, I
Y'all need to
posted
have
about
people to
it.
hang out with y'all
That's not
when
true.
we busy.
Oh, so you want me to have some fill-in friends?
Yeah, like just step in.
Exactly. RZ said, does Terrell and Joyce inspire Will and Dee about anything in life? And what are those top 3 things?
Don't butter me up too much now, guys.
Well, one thing I would say is, even though I'm older than them, by
How older?
just about a couple years, like 2 years, a year or so.
5 years.
Whatever, Terrell. I've always told them that I definitely admire their relationship. Even with me and my relationship with Boots, we've been through a lot of things, and Terrell and Jarius were pretty
a lot
much
of things,
there
baby.
with me through the entire, there with us through the entire process.
I guess I can agree with you when you say like how y'all's relationship and the bond makes me feel like in the good community you actually can find somebody and stick with it for as long as y'all have. Another thing, like we all both are really consistent in what you do as far as like work wise. So whenever one of us who's always working a different job needs a job, y'all are always like on top of it trying to help us get another
He stay a
one.
job for years. So you must be talking about you.
Look, some of us are becoming floaters.
Oh, I know who you mean. Look at Will. Will, just like
Smile at the camera.
I wasn't talking about him though.
Have y'all observed any changes, good or bad, in Terrell or Jarius over the past few years?
And y'all
They gotta be friends with us after this, so y'all asking these questions.
I mean, this YouTube is taking off. I mean, that's a great positive thing. You guys are putting a lot of effort into
I
it.
know.
Do we feel like we act different since getting our YouTube?
I feel like the good thing about y'all is you are moving forward with your social media work, partnerships you guys are building with other things that you're trying to start up, and you do remain the same. Like you still keep us, you know, like in the loop, and I don't feel like y'all are trying to like,
Move y'all out?
yeah.
We talked about it.
I ain't going nowhere.
I know something that has changed about me over the last couple of years.
What is that?
You remember I had a very serious conversation with you about not being so quick to react in a negative way with wanting to fight someone.
Yeah, but that was, I remember that conversation. That was a while ago though.
Yeah, because backstory, I fell out with 2 of our other friends and I asked them to pull up. And
Here.
afterwards, I felt really bad about it because you don't do that to people that you called a friend unless they really disrespect you. And I try my best to turn the other cheek now. I have kids. I don't hop out the car at red lights anymore. Thank God for change.
Yes, thank God for change.
What are y'all life goals?
What y'all want out of life?
I just want to be happy.
Same.
Yes, Beyonce.
What does being happy mean to you?
I want to be happy. I want to have a family.
Rich in spirit,
tried it.
rich in love.
Don't steal my
That and
line.
money.
I don't feel like I need people to be happy, so I wouldn't say a family or kids and all that.
Yeah, I want a family though.
Why don't you want people?
I just feel like it'll be too much. Like I don't want the hustle.
So you're saying at this point you don't see yourself having kids?
I don't.
What was y'all worst work experiences?
I only had 3 jobs in my life.
Well, that's like 3 every 10 years.
Well, Tara had to pull up at one of your jobs.
You have to do what?
Tara had to pull up at one of your
Stop
jobs.
trying to tarnish my name. I've always
You
been
remember at Best Buy?
Oh,
outstanding member of the community.
we're not going back there. We left those days
Tara
in the
had to
past.
pull up at Will job because somebody was trying me. Not trying me that way, but he would never have to pull up for that. But they was trying me in my relationship. Like that.
Which one?
What's that boy name? When he moved to AT&T, one of Will's co-workers was being very shady, and he tried it, and I had to get him right together too.
Next game.
Didn't we just thank God for change?
We did. Look, let me go back. Will, do you have a brother that looked like you who is single?
I I do have a brother. He just turned 13.
If you want to catch that case.
13 and 30.
This is from Quayshawn.
Hey, Quayshawn.
Define masculinity and what is manhood all about? Short version, you ain't gotta go too far.
I wish y'all asked me some of these questions because I answer.
It's not our time.
To me, is being a man is just,
Handling your business.
yeah,
basically.
being responsible. It's like they say, handling your business.
I think that's the definition of it though. But keep going.
And taking care of your responsibilities, like if you have a family or something like that, to me, that's what being a man is.
Basically being like dead.
Okay, we're gonna move on because D is on one. This says 6 Jehovah's Witnesses are a person.
What is it?
6 Jehovah's Witnesses are approaching your doorstep. Just as you're opening the door, what happens next?
I close it. You know, Jehovah's Witnesses knock on my door every Saturday. And they all, you know, we got this little ring camera system, and they talking about they want to run from Jesus. That's them. No, lady, we're running from you.
Oh my goodness.
What about, I can see you shutting the door on these people's faces.
If I'm walking out, I'm walking past them.
You boy.
Right.
So I'm really gonna put a no
Excuse me.
solicitation on my door.
Excuse me.
That goes for your products and your religion.
What are your views on straight males acting as if all gay males want them?
I feel like only the ugly ones be doing that.
Insecurity.
Well, that was a straight answer. This one is for Will. Will, how long has you been in a relationship, and do you feel it's gonna be everlasting?
Great question.
Yes,
Just
great
made 5 years, August 30th. And I want it to be everlasting. We definitely put in the work. Like I say, it's by all means not a perfect relationship.
Give me one of
We had a lot of ups and downs and breaks in between. But hopefully we continue putting the work so we can stay together.
What's your network?
Like
What's your network?
Like $75.
On the cash app. Look, wanna change it? Will.
I got a house.
What does that mean?
That's my biggest investment is my house.
Would you ever date anyone HIV positive?
Actually, I actually have dated someone that was
There you
HIV
go, Will. You got a walk in your truth.
Yes.
He actually was my first boyfriend.
How did it feel
I'm just
to be involved with someone like that? Like, were you nervous?
I was. And I can tell you this, because at Southern University, I was a peer health educator. I was still nervous to the fact, even though I know all the risk and everything and all the precautions and stuff I can take, I still was nervous to even
Have that conversation.
conversation or just, you know, anything sexual or, you know, it's just, I was still nervous with that.
So what can
Well, I want your
you,
fish.
now that you've dated someone
just
who's
cold.
been HIV positive, like what advice could you give?
I would definitely recommend PrEP. PrEP is a great thing. Definitely gotta take care of yourself, protect yourself. Another thing is make sure that they are taking their meds. That's really important, that the meds.
Would you do it again?
I don't know, if it's somebody I really, really care about, because honestly, I didn't really let it bother me, even though I was still nervous to the fact when we tried to have those intimate moments, I would still be, you know, just nervous.
You know what, the reason I'm asking him all these questions is because I feel like it's not fair to the people who unknowingly get HIV or anything like that. It's not a death sentence. It doesn't mean that like life is over. And the crazy thing is, I'm actually quoting this ad that was on one of our videos, and it was this guy, he was just talking about like how he was HIV positive.
That'd be so funny if they play that ad.
Right, but like he was talking about it and he was just like, you know, this isn't the end for me, like it's the beginning, and I have a story to tell and I have an opportunity to help a lot of people. I thought about it and I was just like, how powerful that is to be able to do that. If obviously this is assuming that Terrell and I didn't meet or we're not together, but like if I met like somebody and I really like them and they disclosed to me their status, like I would still date them. Like you have to know like the precautions and stuff like that to do, but like I don't feel like you should X people out because of it.
I agree. I agree.
Would you have dated me if I was HIV positive?
When I met you.
Why?
Because I was already scared where I was in Baton Rouge. So we went to school, it's like HIV capital of the world. And I wasn't
The school?
No, Baton Rouge.
No,
the city.
Baton Rouge. It was like the leading city.
which
for
was
HIV.
really like why I was so like nervous to even be intimate with you in the beginning. But I say no because I'm not, back then I wasn't as knowledgeable about it as I am now. So back then I would have been like no. But now like,
Still eating?
I'm moving this. It would be a different story because I'm like I've researched it and I know different things about it now. So
the most important thing is definitely just having a conversation with your partner about it.
D, would you?
I feel like I would. It's just important though that you educate yourself on it before you do and make sure you're taking the right precautions and always use like protection when you're doing anything sexual.
So y'all, hopefully you've liked our friends Mukbang. Did I say that right?
I think so.
Mukbang.
I don't think nobody really know how to say it. So tell them how you feel, guys, about their questions.
It was a great conversation. I really like the question.
How you feel, D?
I feel like y'all were trying to get us into something.
Right.
Some of the questions could have started a little argument, but I feel like I steered the right direction.
Will, you watch all the videos. Come on, take us out.
All right, you guys, remember to like, share, and comment. Until next time, bye.
Oh my goodness. He be practicing at home.
No,
Come on. Will is gonna take us out, y'all. He gonna close out this video. All right, TNJ fam, thank you so much for watching our best friend Mukbang. Y'all had some great questions for him. I think they had a good time. But like Bud said, make sure you like and drop a comment on what was the funniest part, what question, what answer you like the most, and we will read it in our next video. We love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.